In this video, I'm going to go over 10 movies that I love, but a lot of people don't know about. These are not super obscure art house indies that only like 12 people have ever seen. Each of these films have at least one actor you might recognize in other films. For those of you looking for another hidden gem, then this video is for you. In no particular order, number 10, Victory. This is a World War II sports drama about Allied POWs playing a soccer game between them and the Nazis. Michael Caine plays the veteran pro soccer player leading the team, and Sylvester Stallone is the only American in the camp who joined up as a volunteer with the Canadian Army. The POWs use the soccer match as their method of escape. It's a fun movie, and although it is fictional, events like this really did take place in both World Wars. It was really cool to see Caine and Stallone work together in this film, and seeing Pele in a movie was really cool too. It's not just another wartime sports movie. At times, it even feels like a spy thriller. Number 9, The Man. This is another fun hijinks cop comedy with Samuel L. Jackson playing the tough, hard-nosed, grizzled detective looking for the man who killed his partner. And Eugene Levy from American Pie gets roped into a sting operation through a case of mistaken identity. Levy plays family man Andy Fiedler, who's visiting Detroit for a work conference. The two of them must work together to bust illegal arms dealers. This movie takes a lot of typical movie cliches when it comes to buddy cop movies and blows them out of the water. The two characters couldn't be more different, and they clash in the most hilarious ways. Hey, it's me. I'm coming by mid-video just to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate any extra subscriber I could get. I'm trying really hard to get to 100 subscribers. If you enjoy videos like this and you enjoy deep dives on movies that are underappreciated, then please hit the subscribe button. Now, back to the video. Number 8, So I Married an Axe Murderer. This is probably the most well-known film on my list, but I had to include it because I love it so much and it is widely unknown, with a poor box office performance. Since its release, it has maintained a small but earnest fan base. It's about a young poet in San Francisco named Charlie Mackenzie, who falls for a mysterious butcher named Harriet with a troubled past. Charlie struggles with commitment and is always finding reasons to dump his girlfriends when things get too serious. When things heat up with Harriet, he is paranoid she might be a serial killer he read about in the papers. This movie is hilarious and filled with so much 90s nostalgia. Everything from Mike Myers' Hugh Grant haircut to the pretentious coffee shops where people read poetry and snap their fingers instead of clapping. It also really makes me want to live in San Francisco in the 90s. Number 7, Easy Money. Rodney Dangerfield came really late to the game of acting, with his first role in Caddyshack being when he was 59 years old. This role in Easy Money would be his first starring role. Dangerfield plays Monty Capuletti, a smoking, drinking, and ball-busting baby photographer. His wife comes from an upstanding, high-class family with a mother-in-law that promises Monty $10 million in her will if he can stop smoking, drinking, doing drugs, gambling, and going to strip clubs, and if he can weigh 175 pounds by the end of the year. This is a hilarious slapstick physical comedy with plenty of one-liners and quotable dialogue. It's also a great concept and plot for a film, if anyone ever wants to do a remake. Number 6, The K. This is one of the best made-for-TV movies I've ever seen. A 43-year-old James Earl Jones plays an elderly Jamaican man who is shipwrecked and marooned on a quay in the middle of the ocean. His name is Timothy. Alongside him is a young white boy named Philip, whose eyesight fails him because of the sun's reflection off the water. And a cat survives. They call him Stu Cat. The survival story is based on a book that was also adapted into a play. This movie isn't available to stream on any streaming platform, and since it's a made-for-TV movie, it never had an official physical media release. A copy of it does, however, exist on YouTube. Number 5, Faster. To some of you from the outside looking in, You might see Faster as just another generic nothing burger Fast and Furious ripoff, but it's so much more. The Rock plays a man who gets out of prison to exact revenge on the men who killed his brother. His character name is simply Driver, and he has a similar temperament to Gosling in Drive. The Rock delivers one of his best performances ever in this movie. Sadly, Johnson's fame at the time wasn't big enough to carry this movie into a commercial success, but it's definitely worth the watch. Number 4. A Bullet for Sandoval. This spaghetti western has a plot that elevates it far beyond others in its class. John Warner deserts the Confederate Army to be with his Mexican lover and new child. When he returns to town to find things were not as he left them, he forms an outlaw gang to kill his father-in-law, Don Pedro Sandoval, played by Ernest Borgnine. The outlaw group that's formed have such a great camaraderie and great A-team vibes. I saw this movie as a kid on one of those all-Western channels with low expectations, and I was blown away. Number 3. Shoot to Kill. This movie is a very well-hidden gem. It stars Sidney Poitier, an FBI agent from the city who is forced to travel deep into the Pacific Northwest wilderness to go after a killer on the loose before he reaches Canada. He takes a reluctant mountain man with him, played by Tom Berenger. The two of them have a great back and forth. The movie is exciting, filled with great stunts and great action. It's not streaming anywhere, and the only way to see the complete film is through physical media. But there is a version of the film on YouTube that's just missing the opening credits. Number 2. The Animal. The Animal is as absurd and as silly as a comedy gets. Rob Schneider plays a clumsy cop who gets in a car accident and gets put together using animal parts, giving him incredible physical agility and animal instincts. Go in with low expectations, ready to laugh, and this movie will deliver. This movie also has Colleen Haskell from Survivor Season 1. It's her one and only acting credit. She plays the love interest and does it quite well. It's Schneider's best starring role, even though that's not saying much for Schneider. Number 1. Johnny Dangerously. A good spoof movie is hard to make, and in my opinion, the best spoofs are the ones you don't know are spoofs. They are funny and hilarious, and they can still break the fourth wall, but they let you get deeply invested in the story and the characters. Johnny Dangerously is one of those films. It's a spoof movie about gangster films during the Prohibition. It plays on all the stereotypes and tired movie tropes, while still letting you see the rise of Johnny Kelly, the gangster from the east side of New York. I think other than the Austin Powers trilogy, this is the best spoof ever made. It also has great supporting appearances by Peter Boyle, Danny DeVito, and Dom DeLuise. I think what this list really shows is that whether you're a casual movie fan or an all-out cinephile, there is a lot of great movies out there to be seen for those who are willing to look beyond what a streaming platform is recommending to them. For my next video, I'm doing a secretly great movie review on one of my favorite films ever, Yes Man, with Jim Carrey. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.